I used to think the Prime Minister was a decent man.
A long history of free speech in this country.
This is not a war. It's not a conflict. It's not a humanitarian crisis.
Demanding an immediate and permanent ceasefire. It means ending all arms sales.
Prime Minister Keir Starmer faces intense criticism as Reform UK leader Nigel Farage calls him unfit to govern, accusing the Labour leader of relentless attacks on opposition parties and voters.
The main reason this country wisely...
Farage described Starmer's behaviour as obsessive and a desperate last throw of the dice, claiming the Prime Minister has lost touch with ordinary citizens and is undermining democratic debate.
I think this is an absolute disgrace. I used to think the Prime Minister was a decent man, somebody that I could talk to and chat to. We might disagree on worldview, but I thought he was a profoundly decent human being. I am completely shocked at his behaviour. I hope when he wakes up tomorrow morning, he feels ashamed of what he has done. This is a desperate last throw of the dice from a Prime Minister who's in deep trouble, a Prime Minister who can't even command the support of half of his own party. But I'm sorry to say, I now believe that he is unfit to be the Prime Minister of our country.
The Reform UK leader condemned Labour for labelling his policies and supporters as racist, saying Starmer equates support for controlled borders with moral condemnation. Farage called this a moral failure at the highest level of government.
I'm not a vindictive person in any way at all, but Reform will teach Keir Starmer and the Labour Party a lesson next May. Next May are our equivalent of the midterms, when the whole of Wales, Scotland, London and many other parts of the country will go out to vote on the first Thursday in May. We will teach Starmer a lesson next May that British political history will never forget. I am now, as a result of this week and the abuse that has been heaped upon our supporters and our voters, more determined than ever. Don't underestimate that.
Do you think you really do need the US?
Earlier, Starmer accused Farage of stirring division, but critics say the Prime Minister is focused more on partisan attacks than on governance, ignoring pressing national concerns. Meanwhile, in London, Starmer's government braces for a historic Palestine Action protest, with over 1,800 pledges to attend and risk arrest. Organisers say this could surpass the record from 314 arrests from a 1961 anti-nuclear protest.
When you're ready, take your time, no rush. Everyone ready? 3, 2, 1.
Since July, more than 1,600 peaceful demonstrators have been arrested for showing support for Palestine Action, including pensioners, clergy, students and retired healthcare workers, raising serious questions about civil liberties under Starmer.
As our two countries and our defence, our security and...
Critics accuse the government of prioritising corporate interests over citizens' rights, pointing to alleged ties between the Home Office and Allianz UK, insurer of companies targeted by protesters.
Recognition must mean responsibility. If the UK truly recognises Palestine, it must act to end starvation in Gaza. That means demanding an immediate and permanent ceasefire. It means ending all arms sales to Israel and backing full access for humanitarian aid, food and water.
We're here today to send a message to governments. This is not a war. It's not a conflict. It's not a humanitarian crisis. It's a genocide. It's ethnic cleansing. It's systematic starvation and war crimes committed by Israel day after day, month after month, year after year.
From attacks on political opponents to mass arrests of peaceful demonstrators, Starmer's leadership is being widely challenged as overreaching, morally questionable, and disconnected from public sentiment. The Prime Minister now faces mounting calls for accountability and change.
Communities, and that includes tackling issues like antisocial behaviour, knife crime and violence. And we have a long history of free speech in this country. I'm very proud.